Hello my dear students of Standard 9, welcome to Botany class. How are you everybody? Hope you all are well and safe by the grace of Allah. In this class we are going to discuss some cytoplasmic organelles from chapter 2. In the previous class I discussed the cytoplasmic organelles, but in this class I will discuss some cytoplasmic organelles. Okay, now let's start the class. Our first topic is vacuole. Vacuole, the term vacuole means empty space. Have you seen vacuole? Everybody see this picture. This one is a vacuole. Vacuole is the open or blank space is seen within the cytoplasm near the nucleus is called vacuole. So everybody, vacuoles are membrane bound cell organelles present in the cytoplasm and filled with a watery fluid containing various substances. A plant vacuole occupies more than 80% of the volume of the cell. A vacuole is a membrane-bound structure found in the cytoplasmic matrix of a cell. The membrane surrounding the vacuole is known as tonoplast. The components of the vacuole is known as cell plate, sap. In all plant cells, there is a big-sized vacuole. In animal cell, either absent or extremely minute vacuoles are present. So everybody seen the thin part which surrounding the vacuole, this one is called tonoplast, and inside the vacuole, that means inside the vacuole there is a cell sap. Cell sap contains inorganic salt, organic acid, carbohydrate, protein, fat and various pigment are present in the cell sap. The main function of the vacuole, they help in the storage and disposal of various substances. Our next topic is lysosome. Lysosome is a membrane-bound cell organelle that contains digestive enzyme. Lysosomes are involved with various cell processes. Lysosome has three main functions: the digestion of macromolecules, carbohydrate, lipids, protein and nucleic acid. Cell membrane repairs and responses against the foreign substance such as bacteria, virus and other antigens. Lysosome protects cells from germs. The lysosome contains different types of enzyme. One of them, lysozyme enzyme, kills germ. Okay. These enzymes are protected by a membrane so that other organelles do not get digested when they come in contact with this enzyme. The organelle adjust to the lysosome are digested if the membrane of the lysosome is destroyed due to oxygen deficiency. The cell may be even or destroyed. That is why lysosome is called suicidal squad. Our next topic is a ribosome. Ribosome is a essential organelle of the cell. Ribosome present both prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. Ribosome helps in protein synthesis. A minute particle consisting of RNA and associated proteins found in large number in the cytoplasm of living cell. They bind messenger RNA and transfer RNA to synthesize polypeptide and protein. Ribosomes are free in the cytoplasm and often attached to the membrane of the endoplasmic reticulum. Ribosome exists in both eukaryotic and prokaryotic cell. You know that in the eukaryotic cell there is 80 types ribosome and in the prokaryotic cell there is 70 types ribosome. Everybody see this figure? This one is a prokaryotic type ribosome. Prokaryotic type ribosome contains 70S ribosome, and here 70S ribosome divided into two subunit. Here one is 50S subunit and another one is 30S subunit, and this figure is a full form of ribosome. And everybody see this figure? This one is a eukaryotic ribosome. Eukaryotic ribosome contains 80S ribosome, and 80S ribosome divided into two subunit, 60S subunit and 40S subunit. The main function of ribosome to synthesis protein and help in fat metabolism. Another one is centrosome. You know that centrosome is present, more present in the animal cell but rarely present in the plant cell. A small region near the nucleus in the cell cytoplasm containing the centrosome, and the liquid part which is present all over the centrosome, it is called centrosphere, and two cylinder-like structure composed of 9 triplet microtubules. This cylinder-like structure is called centriole and all together called centrosome. Centrosome helps in cell division in animal cell. Now next one is a nucleus. You know that nucleus is called heart of the cell. Nucleus present both plant cell and animal cell. In plant cell, nucleus present at the side of the cell wall, but in animal cell, nucleus present in the center of the cell. In 1831, scientist Robert Hooke did discover nucleus. Everybody see the figure? This one is a nucleus. So the round part of most cells that is enclosed in double membrane controls the activities of the cell and contains the chromosome. That is why nucleus is called heart of the cell, because nucleus control all the activities of the cell. Each cell generally contains only one nucleus. In prokaryotic cell there is no true nucleus, but in eukaryotic cell there is a true nucleus. The nucleus is the formation center of the cell and surrounded by a nuclear membrane. In all eukaryotic organisms, a cell normally contains only one nucleus, but mature sieve cell, red blood cell lack a nucleus. Nucleus controls all the physiological function of the cell. That is why nucleus is called heart or center of the cell. The part that make up the nucleus include the nuclear membrane, nucleoplasm, nucleolus and chromosome. Okay everybody, now let's see the different part of the nucleus. First one is nuclear membrane. You know that nucleus has a 4-part nuclear membrane: nucleolus, nucleoplasm and chromosome. First one is nuclear membrane. The membrane that encloses the nucleus is called nuclear membrane. Nuclear membrane is a two-layered transparent covering of nucleus. It is made up of lipoprotein. The outer layer is porous and inner layer is non-porous. Okay, this pore is called nuclear pore. The main function of the nuclear membrane to keep the nuclear substance apart from the cytoplasm and to perform the function of transportation and communication between internal materials and outer cytoplasm. Second one is nucleoplasm. The transparent gel-like liquid materials inside the nucleus is called nucleoplasm. It consists of chromosome and nucleolus. It possesses the characteristics of protoplasm. Nucleolus and chromosome remain in it. The main function of the nucleoplasm, it contains chromosome, nucleolus, enzyme and minerals. And it helps in various metabolic function of nucleus. Third one is nucleolus. It is the small, dense, round body that remains attached with the chromosome. Nucleolus composed of RNA and protein. And nucleolus, comparatively bright, dense, spherical body present in the nucleus is called nucleolus. It is composed of protein, lipid and RNA. Main function of nucleolus to synthesis of different type of protein and RNA in the cell. Last one is a chromosome or chromatin fiber. The thread-like structure found in the nucleus composed of nucleoprotein bears the heredity character during cell division is called chromosome. The term chromosome comes from two Greek words. Chroma means color and soma means body. So the chromosome means colored body because during cell division, if we want to color them, it will absorb some basic color. Actually, they are colorless, thread-like structure made up of numerous genes. Genes are composed of DNA molecules. So the main function of chromosome to carry genetic information from generation after generation. Okay everybody, today up to this. Thank you.